For the third year in a row, I, Missy Information, am going to watch 4 minutes every day a Twilight film over the 31 days of August. Or should I say, of Twagust. Last year, we had a new tune, but in the shadow, we see it has become a Twclipse. There's no dark side of Twagust, really. Matter of fact, it's all dark. Da-da-da-da-da. Vamps, da-da-da-da-da. Wolves. Everyone getting down for a fight. Except this time it's like vamps preparing for other vamps. Because that's where we're at. We're watching the news. Everyone's sensing everything. And here's Bella stuck in the middle. But it's not over romance. It's over war. The preparations thereof. Seattle Vampire is creating an army of younglings, new vampires that are out of control. And the Cullen family is on the watch after the Wolf Council has met and senses a presence that they haven't felt since those first European colonizer vampires attacked. Yeah, this last one, the episode that we just saw, boy howdy, we are just getting into lore heavy material here. Excuse me, burping all it up. Material here in the third movie. But I guess this is where it set up the final conflict, so you really are having to do the table dressing of it. But we're in the Cullen residence. That's where we are at minute 36 to 40. I'm going to be at the end of day 10 after this. Third of the way through. Let's get to it in 3, 2, 1. Boop. Okay. So... yeah, so they point out that these are all newborns, and it's happening quickly, which we know was from the one random guy. So, an army of vampires, of Vamparmy. Hee hee. So, the Volturi will stop them, but what? What if the Volturi is the one that's doing it? Oh, Edward just said that. Okay. So, Edward says that Arlo, the main vampire, the Michael Sheen vampire, wanted Alice and him to join him. But join him or join him? We got some more missing people, and poor Charlie Swan doesn't know what to do. He hasn't gotten down to who should be the number one suspect. Vampires! Okay, so this kid, Riley, then, I'm guessing is the vampire that's up in Seattle. But that means it's been a year? So is that a flashback to a year ago? At the beginning of that? Though I guess a year ago also would have been, when Victoria came and was on the shore and was doing all of her stuff to try and track Bella down. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Bella's tired of worrying about Christmases and how to be solved and who's going to be with who. And Edward's like, well, in a few decades, everyone you know will be dead. Well, that's one way to look at it. He's subbering give up August, whatever that is. Be honest with me, as Bella says. Okay. Wait, be honest. So Bella said to be honest with it, there's more. And he's saying it's that essentially there's stuff going on you can't feel. Wait, so vampires canonically don't have souls, is what he's saying. I think we've gone over. I think this has been established in the past that vampires don't have souls. And that they are, in fact, damned to hell. And him saying that'd be the most selfish thing to make use of for hellfire. And she's like, but it'd be eternal on earth with you together. As long as we didn't get, staked or vampire beheaded or whatever. honestly, I think since they're being quiet, they're just looking into each other's eyes. That eye contact that they've craved so much hasn't really been a focus on the eye contact as it has in the past two films. It's good to have a moment of it. Just in bed next to each other's sealed eye contact. Nose against forehead, lips against forehead lightly, forehead against his chest, his chin on her head, eyes staring at his hands, which are on his abdomen, his hands on the back of your back. Ah, romance. It's so pretty here looking. Oh, okay, that's a better view of the mountains. It was just sort of like river, wetland beforehand, which was like, I mean, pretty, but it was just not the most flattering photo. And then we're at 40. She is out there with hashtag Team Jacob, and they're out in the beautiful Pacific Northwest after she just had a wonderful night's sleep with Edward baby. God. Not a lot happened. Not a lot happens when it's just the two of them. It's all looks. It's all little moments. Yeah, third year in, still not 100% buying it between the two of them, but it's at the point where it's not, this movie isn't making me go like insane with it. I remember a point last year in New Moon, me watching it early on, and Edward doesn't, well, mostly because he's basically like, oh, we need to break up and you need to leave me. And I was like, what the fuck? And that was really bad shit. So, like, here he's, like, committing. So, like, this is the difference, whereas at least Edward's around for this part of it, so that we're getting to see him. I am getting to see them with there. And, yeah, Bella and Jacob are also having their own plot stuff together, too. But, like, Edward's in the picture, which is, like, neat. So it's not bothering as much. It's not so much the, gross that, it is there before. I've just accepted it. It's like beating me into it. The red flags, like, yeah, you can't. If she just is totally bought into this general vampireness after all of the different, like, even him just saying, "Oh, I don't want you to do this kind of thing." Like, what are you gonna do? And I know I'm not gonna convince her in the long run on it anyway. So there's no point. There's no point investing that emotional energy into trying to dissuade Bella. Now I just have to, like, go along for the ride in that regard. But what is, now I'm just curious what Jacob's deal is going to be with her, and is how hard his fight's going to be. Because, like, I don't know, he definitely isn't going to just take it rolling over, but he also is so protective of Bella that is he going to want to get in the way, and he's going to risk, like, leaning into this whole vampire versus wolf feud. Spoiler, of course he's going to. Of course he's fucking going to. It's going to be machismo. Big dick flopping energy between him and Edward. Blah. We love it. We love it. But we'll have to say that till next time. You all get a good night's sleep as I'm about to gonna curl my head against my cat, Dr. President's belly, and then he'll put his claw into my face,